The package arrived on Leo's 45th birthday, wrapped in brown paper and tied with string. It sat on his doorstep like a silent invitation to a life he never expected. No return address, no note, just the weight of something significant hidden beneath the paper. Leo's fingers brushed the rough surface as he untied the string. Inside was a simple silver watch. It didn't tick, it didn't hum, it just waited, its single button gleaming like an eye. And there on the back were the words Tempest Industries engraved deep into the metal. A name he had never heard, yet it felt strangely familiar. Leo laughed, assuming it was a gag gift from his estranged brother, a final silent joke between siblings who hadn't spoken in years. He strapped it on, adjusted the time to match the afternoon sun, and looked at the button. It was a dare he couldn't resist. He pressed the button experimentally, expecting a chime or perhaps a small spring to jump out. But the world had other plans. The world stopped. The roar of the city, the hum of the fridge, even the sound of his own breath, all of it vanished into an absolute chilling silence. Birds hung motionless in the air, defiant of gravity. They looked like paper cutouts pasted against a sky that had forgotten how to move. A cyclist frozen mid-pedal leaned impossibly over the pavement. The wind that should have been rushing past them was gone, leaving only the memory of motion. Coffee from an overturned cup glittered like amber glass in the afternoon sun. Every drop was a frozen sculpture, a liquid moment caught in time. Leo walked through the silent city, his footsteps echoing in a world without sound. It was as if he were the only living thing in a giant, intricate clock that had finally run down. He saw a mother reaching for her child, a businessman checking his own lifeless watch, and a street performer caught in a permanent bow. They were statues in a museum of the mundane. For the first time in 45 years, Leo felt like he had enough time. He could study the world's beauty without the pressure of the next second. But eventually the silence became too heavy. He looked at the watch, took a deep breath, and pressed the button again. And time rushed back in a crash of noise and motion. The roar of the city was deafening after the perfect quiet. His heart pounded against his ribs. His hands shook with the weight of what he had just witnessed. It wasn't a gag, it was power. He looked at the watch and smiled. The world hadn't changed, but he had. He was no longer just Leo, he was the master of the moment. But as he smiled, he didn't notice the eyes watching from the shadows, others who held the same silver secret, waiting for him to join them. Who were they? What did they want? The watch was a gift, yes, but every gift from Tempest Industries comes with a price. Leo's 45th birthday was just the beginning. The real question isn't how the watch works, but what you would do if the world stood still for you. Time is a river, but now, Leo is the one who holds the dam. The clock is ticking, and it's all up to him. Tempest Industries, your time is finally yours. Join the mystery today.